So this is in response to this comment that I got yesterday. Can you do a video on the US midterm elections or the Brazilian elections? Now, I don't really know, don't have any insight or knowledge really about either of these, but you know, it shouldn't be hard to find out. So I kind of went, well, what would I use? Well, my basic recollection was that the midterm elections go in the opposite direction to the presidential one. People kind of say the reason given is that, well, they don't want too much power to go to someone. So, you know, if the Democrats win the presidency, then you don't want to give them Congress and the Senate as well, because then they could, you know, do whatever they wanted. And basically people don't want someone to have total power. But you know, that's just general speculation. I mean, I don't really have any data or expertise on that. Then I went, well, I should be able to, you know, look on Betfair. So I just had a look, and you can. So I just went to politics. You have UK, US, various ones. And from here, I can see that, say, the House of Representatives, I'll go for the majority, and it's very likely that the Republicans are going to get the majority. So the odds are 1.15, and you can look at that as probability. So if I just go here, so these are the odds, and if I click on chance, it converts it to probability. So I'll just increase the size. So it's essentially near 90%. So I would imagine that I expect the Republicans to do very well in the midterm. Now, you have the Senate and Congress, and here's the Senate elections. Senate majority, and again, so we have the Republican Party are the favourites, but it's not as clear cut. It's like the other one was between 80 to 90% probability. This is more 70%. Here we are. Odds 1.5, probability. Okay, so it's been as high as 80 down to about 60. Now, this market is only 120,000 euro, so it's not like serious, you know, big money has been bet on this, but at the same time, it's not 10 euro or 20 euro, which I basically discount. I mean, that's just noise. So that would be how I'd look at the midterm elections. Note, it also has the Brazilian elections. So if I just click on Brazilian, I can say, where's it gone? Here's Brazil. President after the election. And there you have it. So Bolsonaro is not the favourite. It's Luis, I'm going to say it wrong, Lula da Silva. So he's the favourite with odds of 1.4, so that's about, I'd say, 70% probability. Now that's 571,000 euro, so that's a reasonable amount of money. As I said before, you know, if it was under 100 euro, I'd say that's, you know, a meaningless number. So that's, yeah, 70%. Also, I remember, say, for the Trump-Hillary Clinton election, these same betting markets had millions and millions. So, you know, that should have been very meaningful, but the betting markets thought that Hillary Clinton was going to win. So, you know, that's just a reminder that, you know, there's no guarantee. We don't know what's going to happen. Then I found this site. So I'll put the URL in the description below the video. And this does a nice analysis of the midterm elections. As it points out, why voters so often punish the president in midterm elections. So this looks at this phenomena in greater detail. So well worth a look. And you can see that nearly always the net change for the president's party. So whichever party got the presidency loses seats. So typically, it's not 100. It's not a 100% rule. You do have exceptions, but it's rare. On top of that, from here, they have a link which is more in line with the Quant channel. Where did it go? Yeah, mask it. So I don't know whether that was the click. Yeah, mask its model. So clicking there, we're taken here. So again, the URL is in the description below the video. And basically, we get a formula. So the predicted seat gains for the president's party is this. So we'll get the RDI. Where's that gone? RDI was real income. So it was the. I tried to move too quickly there. It's kind of like the GDP. Yeah, there you are. Real per capita disposable income. So essentially, if you're feeling richer, things are going economically better, this will be going up, and so you're more likely to vote for you're more likely to want to keep things going. That would be the case when, say, Clinton. You know, I said there were two examples when we didn't have the presidential party losing seats. That was due to kind of this effect. If the economy is doing very well, people are happy. This is the number of seats held by the president's party. So if people feel that, say, one party got a lot of votes, a lot of power from the presidential election, they kind of want to balance that. They don't want to give them complete power. The Gallup approval rating gives you what the feeling of the population is now. So say at the moment, Biden has a very low approval record or rating. So the economic growth is poor at the moment. So that's going to be low, I imagine. Unless there's some shocking change. The number held is whatever it is. The approval is low. So from this, you can kind of estimate. You can estimate what the result is going to be in the midterm election. Again, nothing's 100%. Again, you can look at this. In like the URL is in the description in the description below the video. Worth a look. So that's pretty much all I have on this topic. Interesting enough, because I would have liked. I prefer having something like this, as I said, which is more in line with the ethos of the Quant channel. To end up with a formula. We'll see how it goes.